Here's Elliott, off to Gunther for the tie, bullseye! Ricky Gunther drains it and we're tied at 77. It's been the quarter of Boogie Fland. He's got 10 points, showing off the handles with 4 seconds. Fland lets it go and hits. Boogie Fland is turning Rose Hill into the Boogie Down Bronx as the Crusaders are flying and they lead it by 12. And what can't Boogie Fland do? The future Wildcat. A little shake, rattle, roll, and a 3 in your face. Fall away Jay Kenjenski. Not that time.
Great rebound.
Home run pass up ahead. Clemens the jam. On the touchdown pass by Spinoso. Port's up 20.
It's for John Jay. They got a crash on misses.
Stewart, the pull-up, it's good! John Jay up 13, and they're starting to feel it, and they're on the shoulders of Jameer Stewart. Stewart with 20 points today, gives it off to Evelyn. Evelyn, the drive, throws it up and banks it in! The de facto captain, Jordan Evelyn, with a big bucket for the Bloodhounds. They go up 13, timeout John Jay. As the calendar turns to March, that means it's championship time as Monsignor McClancy and Fordham Prep take center stage here at Rose Hill Gymnasium. Under the lights, all for a chance to bring a trophy back to campus. The Monsignor McClancy Crusaders take on the Fordham Prep Rams on the Varsity Media Sports Network. Today's game is sponsored by Maspeth Federal Savings Bank. And we welcome you upstairs alongside the Hall of Famer Oliver Antigua. I'm Jon Perez. It's a CHSAA A final in Oliver. This is what everybody has been playing for this year in the A, particularly with Monsignor McClancy and Fordham Prep. And 2 different teams, to say the least, as we take a look at the bracket and how they got here. And you look at a Monsignor McClancy team that has a lot of firepower and a good victory in the semifinals just a few days ago at Christ the King.
Yeah, big time performance. Really gutty win by them over St. Joe's by the Sea. Gets them to this position to play for it all. And same thing with Fordham Prep.
Well, and you mentioned Fordham Prep. Fordham Prep's undefeated in league play. They come in at 16-0, 22-4 overall. And one interesting thing about Fordham Prep is they're a team that they don't just have one way to win. They can kill you in all kinds of ways.
Yeah, you know, undefeated is tough, especially with the last game of the year, the big one. Some coaches are superstitious. But what that tells you is you got a really good team that knows how to win, can win different ways. So hopefully all those hard battles have come to this point will help them get over the top.
There's a ton of talent in this game. Let's start with Monsignor McClancy, and we take a look at our 2 impact players today. And for Monsignor McClancy, it'll be Jaden Gaston as well as Carlos Urena. They bring so much to the table for the Crusaders.
Yeah, both are electric scoring guards, can shoot it off the bounce, shoot it off the catch. I'm looking for them to be really aggressive early on and looking to score the basketball from McClancy.
Yeah, and Jaden Gaston leading the way with 20.1 points per game. That leads the league in scoring per contest. All right, so that's Monsignor McClancy. Let's take a look at Fordham Prep, and they've got a great 1-2 punch as well. They're led by the Player of the Year, Ryan Jackson, as well as Will Gregory.
Yeah, 2 great basketball backcourt teammates. Coach said Ryan Jackson makes him sleep easy at night. Gregory can fill it up from 3. A great tandem combo. Really controls the game. Should be an unbelievable matchup of great backcourts.
And, you know, we mentioned this backcourt here, too. You were at the game the other day, obviously scouting out Fordham Prep, and it's a team that can beat you in different ways, but they really relied on their bench in their victory in the semifinals.
Yeah, you know, the shots didn't go down early, and they went inside to the big guy, and he really established himself. Got himself going, had a great game in the semifinals. So nice to have a third option weapon where you can go inside and get some easy baskets.
Great atmosphere on hand, both mascots in attendance. Okay, so for Monsignor McClancy and for Fordham Prep, they want to bring the title back to campus. We look at the keys to the game. Oliver, how do they do so?
Well, for Monsignor McClancy, don't let both Jackson and Gregory beat you. Make sure you team rebound, get back in transition. And for Fordham Prep, if they want to bring the hardware home, don't make Gaston comfortable, communicate defensively, and find the open man.
It's the Crusaders, it's the Rams, it's the CHSAA A title game, and it's all coming up next on the Varsity Media Sports Network. Here's Monsignor McClancy over the last couple of years, and they have not gotten here. It's been quite a while since they got past the quarterfinals. But you got to love the hot start that they're off to. An 8-point lead early on and just clicking so well, Oliver.
And that's credit to Coach Olszewski, because he's had to really instill a culture in this group and really work with this team to get them to this point where they believe they're playing hard and they think they can win this championship.
Olszewski, he graduated from McClancy in 2001. This is his 9th season as the head coach for the Crusaders, and he said he hasn't allowed himself to believe what it would be like to win a championship as a coach. He says it's always the next game, and
Sure.
It just so happens to be that this is the final. Jackson tees up a 3, air ball. Now, I'm going to call hogwash on that, Oliver. I know coaches and coach speak as always think for the next game, but come on, you got to have some daydreaming sessions. How about Rosales? He's thought about this as he cans another Crusader triple.
Hot start for McClancy. So Fordham Prep's got to settle down and play some defense, get some stops.
They've got to get Ryan Jackson going. He's got the handles. Hooks the pass, Kapfer. Going with Werner, turns the shoulder and scores.
Perfect timing, he settled down, got into the paint, didn't settle for the outside shot, and shows his great footwork, scoring ability.
Yeah, Brian Conway in our conversation said that his footwork has been elite, and that's why he's averaging 14.7 points a game. How about the Euro step? Will Gregory.
Strong finish by the senior veteran.
Gregory with 4 points in the first. 3 minutes to go, opening quarter. Urena and Jackson. There's James Rosales, the senior guard, all-league player, earns a trip to the free throw line.
I'm really liking his aggressiveness, John. He's locked in. He's putting a lot of pressure on the defense, and that confidence can only help you grow as the game goes.
Take another look, and you see, you got to love that confidence. Panarella called for the foul. Rosales, one of those players that Anthony Olszewski compares to Russ Smith with his reckless abandon, and said that he actually knew Russ Smith growing up in Queens, and
well, he was a bucket, so that's a great compliment, coach to player.
Of course, part of that national championship team at Louisville. He, Peyton Siva, Gorgie Deng. Crazy to believe that's 10 years ago.
Time flies, my friend.
Yeah. Intercepted, Rosales. Here's Rosales. A ridiculous finish for James Rosales. It's his quarter.
That turnover was a misplaced position pass and transition really quick. See how fast they change ends. And he's locked on the rim right now. This kid's trying to put up a big number today.
Well, Olszewski says that Rosales can score 10 points in a clip. He's got 7 of that 10 so far.
Yeah, you love that. That is called instant offense.
Ryan Jackson coughs it up. Justin Williams, who just checks in for McClancy, picks it up. Snapped ahead. Here's Rosales. Cross swing pass. Gaston. Gaston and Jackson. What a fun matchup. Fall away. Yes, sir.
Hey, good defense, better offense. Tip your cap. That's a hell of a shot to make.
5 for the all-league selection. A 20-8 lead for McClancy, and Oliver, I don't think anybody saw this first quarter happening in the fashion that it's happened.
It's a heavyweight fight. The crowd is energized. McClancy's coming out throwing the first punch. Let's see if Fordham can respond.
Well, if you are the Rams and you're against the rope, what do you want to see defensively and for the final minute 10 in the first quarter?
Hey, just keep everybody in front. No easy open looks. See, right now, this guy's too easy. He's got to the basket.
And one, Justin Williams.
You want to keep your offensive play in front of you. You want to move your feet. Don't want to foul. That time, a little miscommunication here on the handoff. Drive it to the basket. Where's the help defense? Too late. And one.
2 quick fouls on Charlie Panarella as he goes to the bench. Justin Williams, seen as a savior, coming up from the JV squad. He started the year at the lower level, but Olszewski said that the plan was always by the coaching staff to get him up for postseason basketball at the varsity level. Spoke to his parents, and before he even finished saying, hey, I'm bringing him up, they were like, yes, sir, whatever you need. Gaston, the denial. A fight for the loose rebound. Urena comes up with it. Here's Rosales, flips it up. It's his throw.
The acrobatic finish. How did that go in? Oh, my goodness. McClancy. They came to play.
James Rosales with 10 points in the opening quarter. Floater, that's good. Matt Capper gets 2 back, and final possession for McClancy.
Look at Coach jumping on the sideline. He's into it. You think these guys want to win?
4 seconds. Gaston, why not? Yes, sir! It's becoming the night of the Crusaders. Gaston hit it from Queens. And how about this acrobatic finish here as well? It's James Rosales' world, and we're just living in it. Second quarter coming up next on the Varsity Media Sports Network.